Hey YouTube, in this video I want to talk about the eToro account that I spoke to you about a few weeks ago. The eToro account is already gaining traction. You can see that the portfolio value has increased quite dramatically from the 250 it had to nearly about 600. I want to tell you why this has happened and about some other developments and also about the first money I made through my YouTube channel indirectly. Stay tuned. So I actually opened my eToro account way back in 2012. At that time, I was a complete newbie. I didn't know much about investing and I was just trying the platform out. At that time, I was a little more interested in Forex. So I decided to copy a trader called Pyrus, and that was probably one of the first few trades I did on this platform. So the copy trade with the trader Pyrus and a few other traders, mainly on Forex, didn't really work out, and so I gave up. And I didn't use the eToro platform again for many years. So fast forward a few years and a couple months back, actually, I decided to relook the platform. The reason I decided to relook the platform was because I came across this YouTube channel, and the YouTuber here was actually a rising star on eToro. He was using eToro quite effectively. In fact, I think at one time he was managing about $1 million on the eToro platform. So that sparked my interest and got me to relook the platform. So a few weeks ago, when I decided to, relook at the platform, I actually got a big shock because I realized that I was being charged a lot of fees here, and I didn't know what those fees were all about. You can see -$5 here, -$10. It seemed like this was happening every month, and so my platform, the portfolio value actually gone down quite a bit to $253 here. And when I had stopped the copy trades, it was about 450, and I think my initial deposit was about 500. So I lost $50 on the copy trades, and then it seemed like I lost another almost another $200, or about 180 actually, on fees which I didn't know what they were about. So I wrote to eToro and asked him what the fees were about. Apparently, I had not logged into my account for at least a year, and so a monthly inactivity fee to the sum of $10 was charged every month from the remaining balance. And so this continued for quite some time because I actually had not opened the eToro account for many years. So I told him that I had no knowledge of this inactivity fees. I asked him to reverse it, and I told him I had a YouTube channel and that if they did, I would tell people about it as well. So the good news is they did reverse the inactivity fees to the tune of $180. So I got $180 back in the account. And now you see a few other deposits here. You see $50 here, you see $50 here, and you see $50 here. Now let me tell you what this is about, because I did not deposit this $150. So in the last few videos, I've been promoting this link where you can get $50 if you sign up through the link in the description tab. And so it's been working. I already had 3 people sign up, and that's how I got another $150 deposited into the account. So the last few weeks I've been getting this email where it says a gift of $50 has been awarded. This has become one of the favorite emails I've been receiving in the last few days. So I think this was one of the first emails I got. This guy Perplex12 joined through my link. So what happens is he signs up through the link in the description tab. He verifies his account. I think he makes a first deposit of at least $50. He gets $50 and I get $50. So, and it's I think it happened quite fast because I just posted the first eToro video about 1 or 2 weeks ago, I think, and I already got 3, and so my $50 has been already credited into my account. So this was another one. This was Equity Trust. So I think he made his deposit as well, and so he got $50 and I got $50 as well. And this was the latest one. This guy is JoGo365. This guy's interesting because he did his own YouTube video about getting the $50, and now he is looking for people to click on his link so that he can also get $50 through his family and friends link. So this guy is starting his own business through my link, and that's quite interesting. So the other interesting development is that I've also got my first few followers. In fact, I've got 4 followers. So every time you get a follower, you get an email like this. So basically they tell you that someone has added you to a watch list and is following your posts. So that's a good sign because if they're following me, it means they're interested in maybe copying me as well. So hopefully I win them over, and so that they can become a copier as well. So I'm getting more accustomed to the platform, and I'm also starting to like it a bit more. I have about 160,000 in my TD Ameritrade account, and I'm not sure if I can just bring all of that over to this platform just yet. I still have a few questions, and there's still a few reasons why I may not transfer all my assets into this eToro platform. So I had some questions regarding eToro and their platform, and I decided to try out their live chat feature. So this is the transcript of my chat with eToro. Let's go through it because there may be some answers to some of the questions you may have, especially if you're interested in copying my investments. So I was quite straightforward in my questions. Let's go through some of the questions. So one question I had is, what if eToro goes bankrupt? What happens to my funds? So I am under the ASIC regulation, which is the Australian regulator. So basically they separate their client accounts and their office accounts. So that is the protection I have. So I wanted to ask them if they have any insurance, because I think some clients who are registered under SISEC or the FCA, they do have insurance. Unfortunately, I do not have that insurance at the moment. But I think under SISEC, I think the insurance is about 20,000 euros. So later on in the chat, I asked him actually if I could transfer my account to SISEC so that I could also become eligible for the 20,000 insurance. And that would give me confidence maybe to raise my portfolio value up to at least 20,000. For my TD Ameritrade account, I know it has insurance up to about 250,000, and I'm at about 160,000, so I'm pretty comfortable, even in the worst case scenario. Another question I had was regarding their instruments. So I think under ASIC, again, they only offer CFDs. So with CFDs, you don't really own the underlying stock, and also sometimes they can be leveraged. And I don't want to use any leverage for my account. So I had to clarify with them that when I said leverage to X1, that means there's no leverage. And they did clarify that. So if I'm buying CFDs, my copiers will also buy CFDs. And I think it's better that they buy the underlying equities. So I asked if I could transfer my account to SISEC, and I'm still waiting to hear from them on that. The other thing I wanted to clarify was that if I use no leverage, that there'll be no fees, and so they did clarify that there shouldn't be any other fees. I also know that I have a lot of viewers from the US, so I asked him when eToro US will offer stocks to US investors. At the moment, I think they only offer cryptocurrencies, so bear that in mind if you decide to open an account. But hopefully they will bring stocks to eToro USA customers as well very soon. So that's the journey so far on eToro. I'm starting to like the platform. I think it's pretty established and a reputable platform. I like how they instantly deposit the referral fees, and they also, agreed to my request to reverse the charges that they had charged to my account. So I got a lot more money now in the account, and I got to think about allocating this. Market seems a little high right now, so I am being a bit cautious, but I'm going to look out for opportunities. I hope to get the first copy as well, and I know that will set me on my journey to be a eToro fund manager. So there are at least seven more people who can get that $50 as well through my link, which is will be in the description tab. Once you open your account, you can do what the other guy did that I mentioned. You can start your own business and get your own friends to sign up for your own link, and maybe you can get up to 500 as well. So that's it for this video. Thank you for joining me on my journey on eToro, and have a great day. Please like and subscribe if you haven't, and of course drop a comment as well. Peace out.